Hello YouTube, we are back with some The Roottrees Are Dead, part 4 I believe. Go ahead and click continue here and jump on into our file and remember what we were doing. I remember that I left myself a note. Right, girl. This tells us everything. Yes. Excellent. Anyway, last time we had made some fairly good connections here. We got all the way down to... We got these two here from a weird, creepy photo. We pieced together the glasses people here. We know that these guys are twins, and they're the redheads, but we don't know specifically. Pretty sure on this one. I think that's where we left off. So yeah, we're just going to continue on with that. Try to make some more connections here. The main one I would like to look into, other than this one here, is... Is it spider search? No. Which one was the like crazy people stuff? Well, that was like going down the rabbit hole of crazy stuff, but yes. Very few details. Like Audie RR attempted unsuccessfully to remove a family member from the trust. It was said that RR attempted 2 arguments. First, the person in question was born out of wedlock, and second, that they committed a significant crime against a fellow family member. Yeah, RR. Right, it's probably one of these guys then, because they have illiterate names. But so we did search that. Yeah, Guy Hudson. We searched for Business Watch for him. Guy Hudson, along with his twin sister, were no strangers to the public. Appearing in that ad, 2 adorable redheads, because of his mother and father. Guy's uncle and current president, Zachariah, has decided to take an early retirement to focus on traveling the world. What if we searched here? Oh, wait. Does not archive their obituaries. They did although they don't archive their obituaries, they did a front page story in 1982 about Guy Hudson and his wife Patricia dying in a car accident. Okay, hold up. Get our notes up. The story itself is surprisingly light on the relevant details due to the recency of the accident. Police reported that the crash was caused by an unidentified driver who swerved in front of Hudson's car, causing them to brake hard and veer off the interstate. Although Guy was somewhat a controversial president, foul play is not suspected. There are witnesses who reported that the vehicle which instigated the wreck was speeding, swerving between lanes, and cutting other drivers off, as well for at least 5 or 6 minutes before a tragic accident. One witness said it could have been any one of us who they eventually ran off the road. The aggressor fled after the accident, and the police have few leads on him. Guy had been the president of the Roottrees Company for only 4 years, though. What is going on with my cursor there? That's a little unsettling. Undoubtedly, volatile period in. Oh, he and his wife had no children. Okay. So that gives us the information we needed here. So you are this ugly little child. No, that's not fair to call him ugly. You are Guy Hudson. You were Presidente. I think you're the 4th, right? Because you were so up here he's the first, second. Someone else became... Oh no, you're the 4th, so he's the 3rd. Okay, and his wife is Parajitika. Okay. Then that leaves... I've already forgotten their name. No. This was for Angelica Morden. Cousin Bonnie. Gave up the dreams of boarding man. Cousin Bonnie? Cousin Bonnie. Yep, Hudson Bonnie, there we go. What did Hudson Bonnie do? Oh no, she's also a housewife, according to the... No, okay. Unless I'm wrong, which is often the case with such things. Okay, I might be extrapolating a little too much here, so... Let's go back here, let's go spider search, go to history. First, and to do... Apologize, someone's texting me. Sky Hudson's first, historically most cited. A move is, which was fancy flavors, which were bad. Like, why? Why would you think this was a good idea? Caviar was meant to be a limited type flavor. This line listened like a okay, just the same article. Fair enough. Ba-dum-bum-bum. It's Clark. Grumble, grumble, grumble. I must be wrong about their professions, right? So, like, it's a question of trying to figure out that. Oh, wait, that's right. The rules changed, right? Yeah, okay. I just don't have enough people. I forgot about that. Well. Let's see. Like her brother-in-law, Dr. Wilson. It's another equally boring person. That's... That means web searching them is probably not going to be incredibly helpful. But yeah, isn't there something on Yeah, the free spirits. This little girl. November. Childish paint writing. Is there a November on this list? Aha! There is a November root tree. What in God's name could her profession possibly be? Because like she was a little kid when this picture was taken, but that still puts her potentially somewhere in like this age range, which goes from like model to politician to like college students. I remember the crazy thing. Oh, it's the retreat curse. Yeah. Okay, because that takes us to Chris Rafferty, which I had not forgotten, but like this is the only person left that could be Chris Rafferty. I just don't remember what he looks like, so I need to find that. Yeah. So this guy. Chris Rafferty, there we go. Nope. There Rafferty, 1997, so that was a year ago. His fiance. I'm gonna assume that because that's the only one who is Lulu. And then we're gonna just try college student because, like, yeah, okay. But yeah, all right, that wheels us down here. We can clear out some of those pictures there now that those are properly unlocked. There's apparently a picture of this person. Wait, is he maybe the one that died? Ooh, wait a minute, he might be the one that died, right? Where's the candle lady? So you were unable to earn you more than anyone else on Earth. Okay, yeah. So you're candle lighting lady. This photo was tucked inside an envelope with a letter beneath the candle in the corner of an office. The letter says to Carl and Brenda. Oh, damn. Knew how busy your job can be. I've enclosed a sheet of candlelight identical to ours. If you would like to pay your respects, though it's not expected to. Bernie was yeah, that. As for myself, it's impossible to express my gratitude. Burn the endless bills. Though we caught it too late. Get on the notice list. The company. That it happened shortly after your visit, Brenda. Okay, her name is Debbie. Debbie and Nicole. Okay. Deborah Bean. That's unfortunate. That's Manson. Yep. You are also the little skull, and you are probably a kid. There you go. Okay, so that feels good. I want to go back to the Chris Rafferty page because I have some weirdness here. Okay. Wait. Yes, because Chris Rafferty locked in. So he's on this part of the shenanigans. No, wrong thing. Only a few of them got back to me, and my teacher said I wasn't allowed to use pictures of the Roottrees sisters, so I had to get creative with and use only my third cousins. Okay, this includes Davy and Bethany's yearbook pictures. She's Davy's, and Stephanie, who is an only child. Okay, but third cousins. So we're looking outside the box here. Interesting. Who is an only child. Well, that leaves... That's technically an only child, but not a third cousin. So that leaves you back here. Right? Double check. Yeah, because we have this headshot for a photo and that guy who is hiding his red hair. Then we have this person who's very clearly in a middle school. Student. There we go. There we go. It's all coming together, and her name is Stephanie. Okay, that's the only one, so that would mean that has to be interesting that they took the mother's name. So far, that hasn't been the case. Oh wait. November Roottrees. Nothing. November Roottrees. Nothing. Okay. But that does back here. And that leaves two siblings, which can't be here. Could be here. Third cousin, right? From him. That'd be cousins, second cousins. Yeah. So. It could be them, but like this has a whole interesting thing here, and like they might not be considered part of the family. Okay. Maybe. It's uncertain at the moment. Oh, duh. I can just look it up, right? See who... Because this is Hudson, and then they kept the Roottrees name, so like... it'll be easier if I just go over here. So... Kellogg, David... Third and fourth? Okay. Oh, yeah. But they would keep the Roottrees name, so... Okay. So yeah, definitely that. And then she's Davy's younger sister, so... You'd be the fourth. Kellogg, that's you. That would make this you, and that would make you this, and you would have to be a college student, and Yearbook picture. Yearbook implies high school. Okay. So I think that's this side of the family sorted. This is mostly sorted. This is still... Actually, that... Check. I have no idea who Miracle feckin' married. Yeah, who did? LSM. Yeah, they didn't do that kind of naming, right? Wait a minute. Oh, you know what? I think I'm wrong here. So he's staring at it, and like a theme for them was bad eyesight, right? Which is weird because like he didn't have eyeglasses, but you being an only child. Oh shoot, that means I need to clear this. Okay. Fortunately, I'm not going to be able to tell, but... Sam, and I think this is actually Stephanie, who is a student who... Oh. I guess I had 4. But okay. Bean! Sam! Kellogg! Pictures! What do they mean? Mason, what do the numbers mean? Okay. Got all that. But I don't know. He's a mechanic. I haven't had anything. I went purely off his jumpsuit, which... Okay. I think I'm kind of running dry on leads here, but I am remembering... Yeah. No. CM. Who is CM again? Oh, yeah, okay. Never mind. Yeah, wait, who the... Oh, no. I know who that is. Okay. Bum. Oh, yeah, he has a picture. Ooh. Okay. Many advertisements over the years, as well as small articles from 1995 about Jones Graphic and Print. The article is a piece about Brian Jones taking over his father's print company after 20 years. Brian seems to not have let go to waste his marketing opportunity during an interview position. I've been in and out of the shop my whole life. My father taught me everything there is to know when it comes to getting the job done right and getting it done quickly. We've been printing a printing staple of Butler County for years, and even Butler County uses us for their coupon pages a few times a year. Thanks, by the way. He laughs. Still, whether you're a new client or one of our regulars, nothing will change. Come on down for the best prices on bulk printing anywhere in the same town, or search us online. I designed the website myself. Jones Graphics and Printing, then. Yep. Jones Graphics and Printing is a This is a random rabbit hole. Jones Graphics and Print is a company that seems fancy. It even has frames. The website lists address and hours and a few example clients. Okay. Stephanie Jones, campaign mailers, Roottrees Candy Company, various banners and posters, Butler County, Holiday Light posters, Miracle Network, tour flyers, Roottrees Motors, that's a new one. Butler School, County, Butler Summer Theater. Okay, so, well, highlight this, but we're just going to go. You find a hit for Roottrees Motors on Jones Graphic. You've always seen that as a local business you might find in other places. Don't ask why I have Adderall on my keyboard. Also, that's our... Okay, oh, okay. There's an ad for Roottrees Motors in the paper. It seems Roottrees Motors used to be called Wilkins Motors. An ad for Roottrees Motors has run in every week's Butler County for many years, but recently they changed to include a picture. 3 different unique versions of the ad have been added. So you married someone named Wilkins, didn't you? Yeah, you did. I knew this was wrong when it was over here, but... Alright. Roottrees ad that ran from 1974 to 1977 advertised that the former name of Roottrees Motors was Wilkins Motors. Wilkins is still the same family business, but has joined the Roottrees family. Yeah, okay, so that's just helping with that deduction. Yeah, local family, got it. Oh, hello. A Roottrees Motors ad that is presently running, first appearing in 1996, so 2 years ago in Game Time. It says the Roottrees Motors have been around for 50 years, is a family business, and also that Tessa Roottrees, their newest fixer, learned all... Okay, so her name is Tessa. Tessa Roottrees, you mechanical. Alright. So who the frog did you... Where's... No, there's nothing left here. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, right. Oh, okay. Yeah. Life, Elias Gwyneth named him Miracle because he thought it was impossible. Birth the light of the generation, but still with the power of God on his side. Chief Jr. became the famous. What was the blurb about their thing? What about their network? I feel like I remember... No. Was it when I was searching Miracle Jr.? No. No. I have a periodical for them, right? No, I don't. Okay. I feel like I remember... Punctuation, Root, Elias Jr., Watchmen's, the Bread People, yep. Top House, Elias, Miracle Jr. Right, because he dropped his... Yeah. Go by his full name. Miracle Network. We should probably search Clergy Wash. Right? I highlighted that already. Shit. Okay, it just brings back here. He was exposed and subsequently charged with conspiracy to defraud the public in 1979. Someone exposed that it was his wife Edith's sister. But Edith. That's not, Okay. How do you figure out stuff from something so far back? His wife is... Well, that's still like a major event, right? So like Edith Jacobson, if we yeah, there's a Crime Blotter article about Edith Jacobson that also mentions a Helen Roottrees and Lucina Jacobson. 1971, when she was 18, Edith and her sister were arrested for trespassing at the Miracle Congregation Church, and that they were pretending to be church employees in an attempt to get into a room where the church houses their weekly tithings. The church didn't press charges. Helen Roottrees. Okay, so that's the missing piece there. Okay. But none of that is necessarily helpful. We have no idea what's going on with November Rain here. Well, I guess we don't know who she married to, huh? Angelica Morden? Oh. That's a really easy one to figure out, dummy. Kim... Oh, again. Da. Sorry, I'm also just filling in stuff because, like, we're getting close to the end here. There's another one of you. Huh. There's another picture of you somewhere. ¿Por qué no? Alright, you guys. Everyone here is accounted for now, except for frickin' November. Nope. Fair enough. That was more me guesstimating. Alright, that leaves us with these two. And then these shenanigans. What happens if we search for Edward Roottrees? Nothing. Did he have maybe a local marriage? Because, like, marriages of big town celebrities is a big deal. Nothing. Well, shoot. There's still 4 hidden things in here. That's interesting. Oh, let's see. That could be something. That's a magazine. That's a periodical. Okay, maybe that's literally the fucking first thing. That's also not what we did there. So if I spider search that. Neat. Okay. Aimed at teenage girls, their website has a news section that offers condolences for the loss of the Roottrees sisters. Their fashion line was often covered by our magazine, and hey, okay, so that's gonna be our no. I keep highlighting wanting to copy. On her 16th birthday, so that's where that picture comes from. Okay. There we go. Alright, apparently there's a decent amount of information on there, so we'll be... Oh god, that's awful. Okay. Yeah. Article about Rihanna Roottrees from 1994. This issue also mentions TMS and Brother Trouble. In an interview, Rihanna talks about her inspirations. One important thing I learned from an early age is that dreams are not outside our grasp. My grandpa was a college professor who taught lectures about history. Click, click, click. Professor. I was a college professor who taught lectures about history. He also told me that history is full of people with famous families who wasted their fame and fortune by taking it for granted. Instead, he told me I should go out and use my name to accomplish something. I think he may have practiced that lecture a lot because I have other people in my family that are also made the Roottrees name famous for things besides candy. My older sister even wrote... Oh, his older sister even wrote a book that some of my friends tell me they had to read in school. I took his advice, and now I work with my mom designing clothes. I help decide what colors and patterns I want to model, and then she designs the clothes with a team of amazing men and women. Although my grandpa passed away early this year, Grandma Laura tells me he was really proud. Okay, so Carson Laura, there we go. But which one are you, damn you? Which picture are you? Which one of you looks like a professor? You look like a professor. You look like a chump. Okay, but that's also a new periodical. I wonder if Gwen Roottrees. I know it's not likely because she's an old star. Okay. Brother Trouble. Oh, wait. Sounds like a movie. Yeah. Okay. Maybe. It's just more words. Tommy Mark Sherdman, so the person she's married to, appeared on the cover of Team Blast record 38 times, including 3 back-to-back months during the height of Brother Trouble. In the issue, he wasn't on the cover. He was still mentioned quite often. You read every word of every article, and beside the fact that he was married to Rihanna, only one thing seems relevant. A gossip section in 1996, about 8 months before their marriage, is called Is the blah 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 doing the blah blah blah. A recent autograph signing TMS told a Team Blast reporter that he met a girl at a party in Malibu. Apparently, the cast of Brother Troubles gets together at Penelope's house once a year. And this time, TMS found love. The mega hottie had this to say. Stop that. Don't refer to people like this. She's incredible. She came to the party to meet me specifically, and I'm glad she did. She said she had a crush on me when she was younger. That's not good. I told her I have a crush on her from her posters. Now, I have questions about the age gap. That's fine. Reporters asked who the lucky girl was. TMS refused to spill, but we did some digging. One of the creators of Brother Troubles, Ron, married Penelope. who played TMS's mom on the show, and get this, Ron is a distant relative of the Roottrees family. Nope, that is the library. Ron Roottrees. Ron Roottrees is a small screen director and the head of RR Productions. Hey. He directed a few episodes of other shows before creating something called Brother Troubles. Canceled partway through season 2. Okay, so there's a number of things we want to keep track of here. Ron Roottrees, because that, I think that helps crack that open. So that's his thing. Ron Roottrees is a small-time director, head of our productions. It's actually a fairly dense little bit of interesting stuff here. I already did that. Come on now. Is a 1989 sitcom. Two 16-year-old brothers, the same age, one adopted, played by Tom and Mark. And Their single mother, played by... Oh, wait. I don't want to lose a thing. This. Ron married Penelope. There we go. That was what I was worried about losing. Okay. Look you. There you go. Their single mother, played by stand-up. That's her full name there. Often had navigated her job as a magazine columnist as well. Okay, well that's just... I know I don't need that, but if you're going to give it to me. Raising two boys who were extremely competitive in sports, academic, even romantic. Oh, wait, no, that's fine. That gives me the name. I didn't put together that the comma is their single mother, played by, but the single mother in the show was a columnist and had trouble raising two boys. The showrunner was Ron Roottrees. The show had strong ratings through the entirety of the first season, rocketing both those two into instant stardom, mostly among teenage girl. Shocker. It was canceled midway through the second season due to a significant drop-off in ratings. Did they get old? Defunct production company responsible for Brother Troubles. You find a comment on the Usenet board stating that Brother Trouble ended up being an ironic name considering the rumors about RR Productions. Ron and Robbie Roottrees. Okay. But given that this is specifically a name, right? So you have to be Robert. You have to be Ron. Or Ronald. You were a small-time director. Nani de heck? Oh, I guess if we search this, right? Sure, Team Blast. Mentioned a few times, a few articles. The show star, TMS, and played her sons. It's not really who teenage girls cared about as a result. Very little gossip starting to occur. Starlet? Nothing. There you go. He's a retired comedian. There's a result for the Laugh Lounge club in Reno that claims got her stand-up and first did her famously raunchy breast milk cheese. Ooh. That the site claims she retired for the birth of her first child, but still makes yearly appearances for fundraisers, doing more family-friendly material labeled Jack-O-Lantern, as well as a different picture labeled Jack wanting one. Watching his. Okay, so his name's gonna be Jack. So that's Jack. That's also Jack, and that is his dad. Wait, maybe I should read. You found this on a website, joke titled Jack-O-Lantern. It was taken during one of her fundraisers, 1994. It's Jack. Jock? Joke? It's a bear? It's a teddy bear? Okay. I am going to make... Well, this is not an assumption. Your name is Jack. That was 1994, so you were probably still a student. Oh, shoot. I mean, not really shoot. Like, that's good. We're locking in. Yeah, you are a professor-looking head ass. And a lot of blanks filling in. That's good. Booyah. But I didn't get a chance to fill this one out. Yeah, whoops. Alright. But I'm going to make an assumption that that is your baby. Oh, the name list is super short here. You would still be a Roottrees. Not necessarily Christina. That doesn't make a joke, though. Oh, but you have to be a Roottrees because you're the only Roottrees left, right? Yeah. Okay. And we don't know who they married. We don't know November Rain there. Let's see. I'm just double checking. So all locked in. Neat. No missing photos. No missing photos. Good, good. Everything looking good there. Okay, so what did he do? Who the frog is November? And what did she do? What is their beef? What is the baby? A potential baby? It was 1997, yeah, that's a year, so that there's still probably a baby. Pretty sure we got that, pretty sure we got this. So we need these names here. Which they're either Monroe or April. But like they're not gonna have public searches, right? So I have a line of thought. And it's not a PC line of thought. Okay. But like... I'm feeling pretty good about it. But let's where did we leave off here? Our productions. So if we just search up there's not much relevant information about Robbie Roottrees in the comments thread on a message board about television cliches. You find a thread, why was Brother Trouble canceled? One user speculates I think it's because the writing went really downhill in season 2. They actually had an episode where Roxy was addicted to sniffing markers. Maybe it's due to the rumor about Robbie Roottrees in Silver Screen magazine. That's not a useful magazine. Okay, so this is another periodical? Fuck you. Okay. So Hollywood Insider focus on people and things and stuff and magic. So we're gonna go to that. Going to search up Robbie Roottrees. A small rumors article from 1992 that claims that the self-taught television screenwriter Robbie was allegedly tried and convicted under the name Robert in French court of law. Please hold. Screenwriter. Fact you read the schedule. It seems he, again allegedly, embezzled from the company RR Productions to fuel a gambling habit that left him hundreds of thousands in debt. He then fled to Paris, where he grew up, and then Scream-Share continues to insist that this is all very much allegedly assaulted an officer who came to question him. Oh, jeez. The article's author says they were unable to get a statement from the French authorities, but received information from an anonymous source, and were able to confirm through public record that there was a trial involving Robert Roottrees at the time that the show was canceled. Okay. There you go. You're a liar. Okay. I'm not going to explain my reasoning for this, but I'm going to say that these are their wives, right? Now that leaves what the frog did this guy do? So LSC basically raised him and... Wait, no. Clark. Yeah, him together. The question is, why? Oh. That cleared up. That's done.
Life is life, love shall be. Me for you, and you for me. Someday will come, though, that this tree will be the last of what was we. With passing years, all paths diverge, rivers rambling.
Also, like, I don't know what November's freaking occupation is.
Behind old memories, but find their ways to different seas. Someday these times will all be over.
Before that, check. All good. Pretty certain that's all locked in. Okay. That's one last check, right? So let's go back to... So maybe there's something that refers back to them? Well, yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. These times. Oh. No, I have these times, right? It's clearly what I'm listening to.
Dwell on warmth, ignore the colder. Probably yearn for what could be. Rose tinted by youth's memory. So act as though these times ain't fleeting. Love still flows, our hearts hard beating. For now, ignore fate's destiny. Two roads that cross once at this tree. Someday.
Well, so she's part of this, and... Well, she's technically part of, like, this generation. The what do you call them? President, housewife, artist, farmer, president. See, I don't get this one right, because, like, if Samantha only got the right to run the farm, then being president for the price of a 5-piece, like, that would be awful. Unless they're still entitled to the 5-piece, but I thought we literally read that they're not.
Someday
But okay.
these times will all be over. The dew dries on the morning clover. So take my hand beneath the tree and coordinate with me. These times are ours for free.
Oh, this is revisiting. I don't want to revisit. I want to go. Thinking. Ba-da-ba-bum. Yeah. Maybe I do want to rip it. Let's see. It's the firstborn, how they name their people. Just name him. Junior. The fact that I did not understand the junior thing is embarrassing, but Clark's getting remarried. Did what I could, and Lord knows LEC stepped up and helped more than I can say for Clancy or Edward. Raised Jim. Yeah. But that's all. That doesn't have to do with us specifically, right? Like, yeah. So like, I know I got you locked in now. You're looking. Like we're stuck on the occupations. Like, what the frog is his occupation? I miss. Da, 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 da. Because he works in that. Like, what is his job? There's some I'm just trying to think. Does he maybe say anything about his dad? To recent, Clark never knew his father, so our grandpop insisted he spend time with my dad and me. As a result, Clark and I grew up like brothers. Had in common was music, but even then we never agreed on something. I've been told Roland is like that, but that wasn't my goal. When he called me up and said he liked it, I took it as a sign he was going in the wrong direction. I don't mind saying any of this because he'd agreed. For most of the decade, he was a mess. He's a lot happier now. He started Roottrees for a famous family. Is a massive company willing to be a client. That's also how my father was connected to. Oh, I missed this completely. It's also how my father was connected to Roottrees. All his old ad campaigns were hung on the wall. So yeah, he was an advertiser. Okay. That leaves you, who was a child. And we have no other... Nope. I didn't mention anything. Is anyone in here named Butler? I don't think so. Children of Eden? By Stephanie Schwartz, a game designer by the name of Jeremy Jorgensen, really likes it. Realized it could kind of fit timeline wise with the game he was making, and decided to use it instead of something fake as kind of an Easter egg. You don't need to check it out, but if you do, I like the songs The Hardest Part of Love and Lost in the Wilderness. Also, if you haven't already, you should hit the back button and go to the... Instead of searching for Child of Eden, you should probably search for whoever was performing it. Okay. Plays and dance during the summer makes sense. As it's not currently summer, their website has a thank you message. Thank you for making our 1998 season such a success. Stay tuned for announcements for 1999. The website lists the credit of a musical, which seems to be the final show they performed last season. There's a cast list, but none of the names seem relevant. Below the cast, it lists the crew, and two things stand out: posters and additional sets provided by them, and by November Studios, and her name is November. Okay. Don't do that. Stop it. They advertise lessons of ballet jazz. There's hardly any... Okay, well, screw you. There's only one person named November. Oh, yeah. Well, I say, oh, yeah, like, yes, duh. There we go. There's one missing blood relative, but there was only some... Locking everyone in the next generation. Locking everyone in the free spirits. Yeah.
To my genealogy genie. If you're reading this, it means you've locked in 49 blood relatives. Congratulations. I knew you could do it. There are 2 more entries on the family tree I'd like you to consider. These last 2 are optional. You can summon me whenever you wish. However, this will end your search and reveal the truth. So make sure you're ready.
Slight undertones of a threat. Yeah, who is EC? Interessante. These last 2 are optional and won't lock in until you say I'm ready. You can summon me whenever you wish. However, this will end your search and reveal the truth, so make sure you're ready. Well, with that, I guess there is potentially one more episode here of the Roottrees, because we're gonna have to be digging into who this could possibly be. I remember an entry. It's in the revisiting, right? Where's the revisiting? Yeah. Spinning image of Pansy, Roottrees. Yeah. Pop warned us away from that farm for years. I never met EC in person, but Pop once referred to him as a confirmed bachelor. I suspect that that's why he was... So, like, his roommate, Mr. Miller. Yeah, both of these are hand jam. And that's gotta be EC, because that's the only picture we have left. Okay. Alright, well, for the YouTube side, thanks for joining us. We will be continuing on with this. We will start digging into who could possibly be EC, as they are in some way connected to Samantha, adoption or otherwise, but guardian. But until next time, I hope you have a good one.